Hi friends, it's Laura. I'm back with another haul video, finally. I feel like today is the first day that I'm back on like a regular schedule since I've been home from Georgia. I went to my thrift store today. It was glorious, and it was glorious just in general, not just in contrast to my travel thrifting, which was a little bit lackluster, to be honest. But I had a really fun time today. I got 28 items. I did put a bunch of stuff back that I did like, but I just didn't need to do it. There were also some pretty cute sweaters that I left behind because I have so much stuff and I'm not going to sell them right now. And I have like a big backlog of sweaters that I am going to, I'm holding on to them to put them in a whatnot show in the fall, but I just didn't feel like adding to that collection at the moment. There will be more sweaters. So let's get into what I did pick up though. I got some panties today, 3 pair. They didn't have a whole lot, but they did have some cute ones. And they're like this, right? So this is the first pair that I got. These are very like 80s, 90s satin bikini, high cut leg, that whole situation. These are just some no-name panties. The tag is not very exciting. It's just whatever that is. These were $1. Can't beat that. And I have a few other pair that are very similar to this that have been waiting to get listed. I keep not doing it. So apparently I've got a panty day in my future. Next up are 2 pair of Victoria's Secret panties that are new old stock. They still have their tags on them. These are from like the early 90s, late 80s kind of era where Victoria's Secret was like before all the pink Victoria's Secret stuff and before all the second skin satin. It was very like romantic and elegant, and it felt a little bit luxurious. It was really nice. That's the tag, the gold crown, and then you can see their other tags there. So this is the white pair, very pretty. These are not going to be like $8 million. These are going to probably get me somewhere between 25 and 40 bucks, maybe. It's possible they'll go for more like 60. I don't know, but if it gets like 25 bucks, I'm pretty okay with all of that. They're a pretty easy list. The other ones, it's the same idea as the white ones. It's got the same cut. It's got this like little frilly leg thing going on, and it's got that jacquard weave you can see there, right? That basket weave looking design, but it's on a floral pattern. So very pretty. Love these. So nice. And these were also $1. You can see again, new old stock. So that was fun. That was a fun little treat. All right, let's see. Now we're getting into the non-panty clothing items. So first I have this velvet dress. I am not familiar with this tag. This was $2.50, so can't beat that. Terry West, is that what it says? Terry Wave, Terry Wear, I don't know. It says something like that. It's just this floral velvet. It's pretty. It's just a slim cut, sort of mini-ish dress. This is marked size large, and I feel like, maybe it is a size large. But it's cute. Pretty simple little black dress, but I like that it was velvet and floral, and it was $2.50. So yay, that was nice. Staying in the velvet lane, this one's really fun. This was $4, and I'm going to show you the tag first. Contempo Casuals. And then it's this velvet sort of bodycon dress with the cutout in the front. So we'll see how that looks when it's on. This is marked, I believe it's marked size small. I can't really tell. The tag is so faded on this. See? No, there's a tag. So we'll see how this little bandeau style top, that shouldn't be a problem for me, despite the fact that I'm, I don't know. I was going to say that I'm not a size small. I am a size small on top, but I'm starting to push the boundaries of that size small top. Let's just say that. And the only place I'm not pushing those boundaries is right here, which for that dress will work out well. So next is, this top was cute. So this is an old Guess Jeans brand top. This was $2.50. And, I am not big on polka dots myself. I don't really care, right? But I thought that the silhouette was a little bit cute. It's a little nipped in at the waist. I feel like I'm too centered for this. Okay. So it's a little nipped in at the waist. I think it might look cute on. And I'll show you the other tag. It is an older Guess piece, which is part of the reason why I was attracted to it. Right? So, like 90s, like not crazy old, but, so that might be cute. And since we're doing double mint gum themes today, velvet, velvet, panty, panty, panty. Now we're doing another polka dot. So this is cute, but it's cute because it's a jumpsuit. So, you know how I feel about jumpsuits. A little bit of a wide leg there. So very adorable. This was $4. Love it. It says petites. We'll see how that pans out, if I can get it on my body or not. I'm not petite. All right. Speaking of jumpsuits, I swear I did not plan for all of these like doubles to kind of happen. This is just how it's panning out. This one, which is probably like more 70s. So it's this black and gold. This is black double knit polyester, like polyester. And wide leg. Look at that. I love it. And then it's got this gold stuff. So this stuff, it's all in good shape, but it sounds like it could, oh, forgot the microphone's over here. It sounds like it could end up not in good shape at some point in time, but right now it's all fine. So, and I thought it was really cute and would look really nice with a gold belt. It doesn't currently have a belt. I will style it with a belt. I actually got a belt today that I think will look very cute with it, but I think any gold belt will look really cool with that, right? So anyway, there's that. I don't know if I told you how much that was. I think I did. No, I did not. This was $8. It's kind of a lot. It was not on sale. I didn't pay a whole lot of attention to pricing today. I just kind of got everything. I made sure, as well as I'm capable of making sure, that things did not have damage. I'm always surprised by myself later in the day, so we'll see. But I made sure stuff didn't have damage and then just got it. I wasn't really concerned too much with whether or not it was on sale. Nothing was like $40, so it was fine. Next up is this nightgown thing that was $2. Love that. And it just got that great little keyhole opening. Other than that, it's very simple. Just a long maxi length, but that keyhole opening is really cool. And let's see who this is made by. This tag is so faded. You can't really see it very well. I think it's Wonder Made. It's very faded. Right. It shows up a little bit better on camera. So there we go. Okay. Next, this top is really cute. I have to button some buttons so that it will hang properly for you. Makes me mad. This reminds me of a top that I got, I think last week, that I thought was really cute. I think is this missing a button? No. It is really cute. The top I got last week or the week before, whenever I got it. But I found a hole in it that I did not see before. So I feel like I have enough inventory to do a haul video for you, just of all the shit that I have that I missed flaws on when I was in the store. It's a lot of stuff. It's sad. All right, this top, here we go. Buttoned up finally. So it's cute. I like that it's a little bit cropped. And then of course the pattern mixing I like. So little solid sleeves. And then there's the tag on that. Cute. And this was $5. Not much, but it's okay. This blouse was cute. I don't know if it has tags or not. This was a $3 blouse. Let me see if I can find a tag. Oh, yes, that's right. Okay. It does have tags. Here are the tags. So I knew it was a little older. But mostly the reason I got this, because it's solid black, and I'm not a huge fan of doing any solid color, but especially just black. But it's just a blouse. But look at these sleeves. They're pretty great, right? And so I think that if I was going to have a basic black blouse, it would have to have something going on, So I thought this was a really nice option. I like this a lot. So, and $3. Not a bad choice. So that's cute. Next up, this one was really pretty. This was also, I was going to say really expensive. It was not really expensive. It was marked at $15. I paid $7.50 because it was on sale. Here's the tag. Again, look, Land's Originals. You can see it looks older. So it's marked size 14. I feel like maybe this was a girl's size. No, adult 14. Never mind. I don't know what my perception is doing these days, but isn't this cute? You've got your big puff sleeves. It's got massive shoulder pads in here. And then this belt. Land's really likes these button in the back belts. I have another Lands dress. I can't remember if I sold it or not. I think I did. That also had one of those button belts. Like it's just a solid thing that buttons in the back, and it's, I don't know, but okay. Anyway, this was really pretty. Very cottagecore-y. I think it's really nice for summer. I'm excited about that. So that was really cute. Next is another piece that I'm very excited about. This is a 90s rayon romper, and it was $7, kind of a lot, but this is so cute, I think. Made by Rampage, and I really like the flower print, and it's just a fun little skirted romper, you know, adorable. It's a fun silhouette. It's got the little tie in the back, the whole, you know, whole shebang. So that'll be fun. Here's the tag. Look how cute that tag is. And $7, which I think I told you. So that'll be a fun one. Next, I got this skirt. This is a Liz Claiborne, some kind of division of Liz Claiborne. So many divisions. Liz Sport. So there's that. But this is this pattern, which is very Ralph Lauren. Like Ralph Lauren had something incredibly similar to this. And I think it's nice. It's got sort of a Western vibe to it. It can go a little bit prairie. So it's just a little midi length skirt. It does button all the way down the front. It's obviously just open right now. So that was cute. And that was $4, not even on sale. That was just $4. So, all right, next I got this that was rolled out fresh on one of the racks. I was very excited. It was $4, and it's a little nylon t-shirty kind of situation that's like super stretchy nylon novelty print. Alex Coleman. And I don't know what kind of print this is, like little mountains or something. I don't know, but I thought it was cute. It's fun. So I was excited about that. The problem is when I find something like this, now I want to I'm convinced that there's more of it and I need to find it. And I had already looked through the whole store when this came rolling out. This was the only thing like it on its rack. So I kind of just accepted that that was just a nice little bonus piece that I found. But I did still want to go back and dig for more. But that's my little thrifty hoardy disease. Okay, this dress, damn it, found a flaw, which I knew. This dress is really cute, but I just found a flaw. So maybe I'll try and fix it. We'll see. Burnout velvet, really cute. So there are no tags in this at all. I suspect there would have been some kind of liner dress underneath at some point because it's very sheer, as you can see. But it's really pretty. I like it a lot. I was hesitant about getting it because I wasn't sure if it was vintage or not, but it has a nylon talon zipper, and I'll show you the zipper. So I feel like it's like a little older, like 90s. This is $3. And let's see, here is the zipper, just, you know, one of those little guys. The flaw that I just found was that this seam is pulling apart there, see? And that's rough to kind of redo. So I don't know. I don't know if I'll try and sell it as is. We'll see what it looks like. I probably will. I'll probably try to sell it as is. It's really cute. I feel like I could try to sew that a little bit more closed, but fabric like this is a little difficult to work with, and I'm not experienced with it. So I don't know if it needs to be secured a little differently. I don't know. Anyway. All right, let's keep going. This is cute. Little 60s era kind of cocktail dress, like a simple little cutie. The teal and gold, which I really like. There were no tags in this. This was $4. It's got its little metal zipper back there. Right. So very cute. I'm just double checking for tags. Sometimes there's tags like at the base of the zipper on some of these older ones or in the lower part of the seam, but nothing. No tags, which is fine. I don't need tags. It's cute. This is just a little 90s rayon floral dress, but I liked it because of the color. I feel like I don't see a lot of these in like lighter, like especially yellows, you know? So I thought that was fun. Somebody would like that. There's the tag. And it was $4. All right, let's see. This thing was cool. I am not positive about the era on this, maybe like 90s-ish, you know, and it was $3, which is great. but it was a really unique piece, and I think people will love it. It's a caftan style thing. So here's the tag, Smithsonian Institute. And it's just really like kind of a giant rectangle of fabric. You can see it's got that purple embroidery at the neckline, which is really nice. There are, it does have like seams sewn down the sides. So it's not just open, but it's cool. I think somebody will like that. It's neat. So got that. Next, let's see. This was really adorable. I just really liked the silhouette on this. It also has a fun print, but it's mostly the silhouette was really what did it for me. I don't see any tags in this. Just double checking. This was $1.50. God, I love it. So good. Look how cute this is. I love that. It's kind of like down there is a vest, but up here it's like a blouse. I love it. It's so adorable. Cute. Love it. All right, this thing is just goofy, but I liked it and I thought it would be fun. Hold, please. Again, I gotta button things so that it looks like an actual garment when I hold it up for you instead of like some weird indiscernible rag. This was $3. And here is the tag. It says something weird. I don't know. It also says hand painted, I believe. But look at that. So it's like got this pearl snap buttons, right? So like kind of Western style, but I certainly would not qualify this as a Western shirt, but it's got that snakeskin print looking thing. And I feel like it doesn't come across as much on camera, but it's a little metallic-y. It's got like a sheen to it that makes it feel metallic. Hand print is what it says, not hand painted. Hand print. So yeah, so I thought that was really cool. I thought that was fun. Cool and fun. All right, let's see. You. Okay, this thing is nifty. Also 90s-ish, I would say, but it's really cool. It's silk, which is nice. It was $5. Oh, I just dropped it. There's the tag. And it's got this great like celestial kind of print on it. It's really pretty. Right? So all these like little planetary kind of things. It's just like an open front duster, not duster, because it's shorter, like a little open front jackety thing. This is an applique on the back, but all the rest is just the print. And I just really like the moons and the suns and everything, the planets. It's very cool. So very celestial, witchy, all that kind of business. Super fun. I like it. And I think I mentioned $5. So, all right, let's see. I am down to the wire here, down to my very exciting favorites. But I do have a couple of belts that I got as well. So I'm going to show you the belts first. I'm still here. And then I'll show you my little favorite pieces. So belts. First, I got this guy. It doesn't have any tags at all. And I don't know if it's vintage or not, but I felt like who fucking cares? It's really cool. This is suede. And then it's this chain belt situation. And this was $2. So I figure maybe I'll put it up on Whatnot for like $5. It'll be fun. It's cool to just offer stuff like that now and then. So yeah, I thought that was neat. And then I got this one I'm excited about. I might need to do a little cleanup on it. Uh-oh, what are you doing? There we go. Okay. So belt, but look at isn't that cute? I love that. And then, I think it goes like they're kind of around the side. It's Vintage Express. I thought that was really cute. But you can see that they're kind of tarnishy or whatever. I don't know how much effort I'm going to put into shining those up for Whatnot. It was $5, which is kind of pricey for a belt, but it's so cute. And I thought it would be a really fun piece to offer up on Whatnot. So there's that. And then the last belt that I got is one of these guys. Ooh, can you please? So, right. So it's that like scales kind of thing. And it's very stretchy, which is nice. And then this is what the buckle looks like. I had a very similar one. This is also very similar to the belt that Catwoman wore on the 1960s version of Batman. So Eartha Kitt, and I don't remember the other Catwoman's name. I want to say Julie something, but I can't. Julie something. She's very pretty. Julie something Mar. I can't remember. Anyway, very cute. This is the belt that I was thinking would go really well with the black polyester jumpsuit that has that weird gold stuff on the neck. I thought this might be kind of cool. A gold one would be better, but I'm not selling a gold one. I'm selling this, and I still think it might look cool. We'll see. I do have gold belts to pair with it, but those I'm not selling. So, all right. And then now I'm down to 3 dresses. I was very excited for all 3 of these. So much fun. I don't know which one to show you first. So I'm going to show you this one first, I guess. This was on sale. So it was only $3.50, which is just fucking stupid. I'm so like, oh, so good. Mimosa tree. And so the top part of it, what is that? Is just this, like polyester dress. You caught a peek. But then on the bottom, oh, look how pretty. It's so nice. This big skirt with these hand-painted flowers, and there it says Mimosa Tree Ink, hand-painted. So I don't know if Mimosa Tree Ink means anything at all. I mean, it's the tag up top, but I just thought it was really cool. It's so pretty. So this is, I'll put this up in a whatnot, unless I look up Mimosa Tree and it sells for $8 million, the normal shtick. If it sells for like $4 billion on Etsy, I'm just going to list it there. Otherwise, I'm going to list it on Whatnot. We're going to see what happens. So it's really pretty. So much fun. And then my last 2 dresses, very excited. Which one do I want to show you first? Because I don't even know. All right, I think this one. So this is, I'm going to show you this other one first. Okay. I'm going to just show it to you, and then we'll talk about it. You let me know your thoughts on this, because I know the first thing I thought of when I saw it. I was very excited. And I don't know if I'm right, though. So, but it's close enough. I'll show you the tag. So 100% polyester. This is the only tag that's in it, okay? And then it does have an RN number listed on there. So the second I found this, also it was $4. It was marked as $8. It was on sale, $4. The second I found this, I was like, oh, that looks like Diane Freese. A little crunchy elastic in the arms there. And here's the skirt. Like, it's just so pretty. I love this. So I thought it was Diane Freese. I was like, I'll look up the RN number, which I have not done yet, to confirm. But even if it's not actually Diane Freese, it's a really nice like copy of one. And that's obviously a neck bow and all this stuff. Here's the one thing. No, it's got the same kind of Diane type of elastic at the waist. So I was like, I'll look up the RN number, right? But then I found this. And this is for sure a Diane Freese. And it's silk, which a lot of her stuff is not silk. It's polyester. But this does not have an RN number on it. I was going to just compare them. So here's my little dilemma, right? Look how pretty this is. I love her. So much fun. I love Diane Freese. So my dilemma is this. I own a Diane Freese dress currently that I love the dress. It's beautiful. It's Diane Freese. But I kept it because it's Diane Freese. And I feel like there are some pieces that, like, as a vintage seller, it's sort of like stuff you want to add to your collection. So the Gunny Sacks dress that I have, I like, but it's not my favorite Gunny Sacks dress if I was going to pick one. Same thing with the Diane Freese dress. I like it, but if I was going to purposely pick a Diane Freese dress, that would probably not be the one. So I feel like I want to keep one of these instead. I feel like I might want to keep this one, the one that's polyester, which, well, I don't know. I haven't tried either one of them on yet. So we'll see what happens when I try them on, but I might swap them out. So if I decide that I like one of these on myself, I may swap out the dress that I have in my closet, sell that, and keep one of these. I don't need to keep all, both. But I thought that was really fun. And that's the end of my little haul. So I was very happy about it. It was such a nice, like, welcome back to Jersey. I don't care how much anybody wants to make fun of New Jersey because my thrift store kicks ass. So I'm happy. I'm very happy about that. But of course, as usual on a Wednesday, I have all this whatnot work to do. I did get a lot of it done in advance, but I still have a lot more of it to do. So I'm going to jump on that. But I'm very excited that I got to get back into my little groove and that I get to send you this. Send you this? I'm not sending you anything. That I get to provide you with this haul video, this lovely experience. And I hope that you enjoyed it. And most of this stuff will not be in tomorrow's Whatnot show. So if you like any of it, it's probably going to be in next week's show. A couple of these pieces will end up in tomorrow's. I need I want to say 5 more pieces to get to my 30 new pieces that I like to be at. So some of this will end up in tomorrow's, but the rest is going to be next week's. I don't know which yet because I haven't decided. But I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching this, as always. And if you watch my videos frequently and you haven't subscribed, I would love it if you do subscribe. It just is a nice ego boost for me, I'll be honest. I don't know how much it does for me. I think it helps my channel, but also makes me feel special. And if you give this video a like, and if you have any thoughts or comments or anything, I would love to hear them. Thank you so much for watching this for the 14th time, and I will see you soon. Bye.